Hello everyone, I am Julia Austin, the Violence Prevention Coordinator and Advocate for Hands of Hope Resource Center in Todd and Morrison County. You can find us on our social media sites, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, our blog, and YouTube to connect with us. All can be found simply by searching Hands of Hope Resource Center or going to the description below to find the links. You can also find us at our website, handsofhope.net. We are going to now jump right into our topic for the day, which is how to help youth become better empathetic listeners. So let's get started. So you may be wondering, what is empathetic listening? Well, empathetic listening means paying attention in a caring manner. It encompasses compassion, feeling, insight, and emotional identification, and it helps us understand where the other person is coming from before we react. Emotional connection shows someone we grasp how they feel, and it is critical to financial advice today, as a human, financial advisors compete that passively managed index funds and robo-advisors. Those who embrace empathetic listening can differentiate themselves and add value for their clients. We all have experienced moments when we thought something we said was devalued or dismissed. It doesn't feel good to anyone when that happens. So people who ask for advice are showing both courage and vulnerability. They are demonstrating the trust that they place in us, and we need to affirm that they trust by doing our best to hear them out. Empathetic listening helps accomplish all of this. One way to offer a way of empathetic listening is provide them with your maximum attention. When someone approaches you for advice, many factors come into play beforehand. They weigh the risks and the benefits and decide if you would be a good person to consult with or talk to. Nonverbal cues help show them that they made the right choice. Let them dominate the conversation, be a passionate listener, and don't multitask and try to refocus on what they are saying, or that they may not be sharing the whole story. A second way to provide empathetic listening is by nonverbal reading. Pay attention to the speaker's emotions. Do their words signal anger, frustration, pain, or fear? Make and maintain eye contact. And understand, if they're fidgety or if they're adjusting their hand position, that may be a sign of nervousness or underlying emotions as well. So pay attention to their body movements. All these signals will help you decipher their underlying feelings. The third way to provide more empathetic listening when you're communicating with someone is to ask questions. It's important to avoid questions that express any opinion or judgment or that could hurt or belittle someone. Kind of focus more on asking questions about open-ended things like, would you mind sharing more about that incident? Be reliable and always be open-minded to what they are sharing with you. The fourth one is basically just listening. Be non-judgmental as you listen. Encourage the speaker to be forthright. Nonverbal cues such as eye contact, nodding the head, and matching their facial expressions can help draw them out. Rephrase their words and encourage them to open emotionally. When it's your turn to speak, summarize their story so you kind of understand where they're coming from. The fifth tip is silence. Really, silence is essential to any empathetic listening or any listening at all when you're having a conversation with someone. It adds depth and weight to a conversation. Though it may feel awkward at times, it provides space for the listener to deliberate and the speaker to reflect on their internal processes and to contemplate a solution to their dilemma. The sixth and final tip that we're going to talk about today is to follow up. After any session or conversation that you have with someone, you must follow up with them. It shows that you take the issue very seriously that they've raised with you and have a stake in its successful outcome. It demonstrates that you really care about what they're trying to say to you. There are many benefits of empathetic listening. It creates trust, it boosts the speaker's confidence, it fosters teamwork and cooperation, it allows you to share diverse thoughts and ideas, and it also reduces tension and stress. So during this next time period, when you have a conversation with someone, try to implement more empathetic listening when you're doing that. And I just want to thank you all for watching, and feel free to check out all of our social media accounts down below. We would love to support, connect, and collaborate with all of you. Have a great day.